Hello guys, so welcome to the wrap up part for dictionaries, Python dictionaries. And so in this final part, we are going to show a few things around some functionalities, and then we'll wrap up by showing a few modifications about a Python dictionary. So here, what we'll be talking about here is the pop item. So basically the pop item is a method used to remove and return key value pairs from a dictionary. And so again, we'll start off by looking at our profile, which is basically the Python dictionary we're working with. So now you can see in here, we have, we basically have a key which is first underscore name, and the value, which is Pablo, last underscore name, Okukogo, which is the surname or the last name. Now, using the pop item is just similar to pop. Basically, it's similar to pop, where with pop you basically knock out an item in a list, and then it brings out that same item, but stores it, it brings out the item on its own. And if you create a variable, then you can store the popped item out of it. So, or you store the pop item in the variable. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to use the pop, and you see what it does. So here, to use the pop item, I'll simply call on profile, which is dictionary, then use a dot notation, then I put pop item. And so what it does is going to take out the last, this is the last guy here. That's what's going to pop out. And you're going to see what's going to happen once I hit this. So you can see it has taken out the last key value pair. So you can see once I call profile, I only have first name inside of it. So again, that's what it means. So basically it takes out, it has, it returns the last in, first out. So the last thing you had, which is the last key value pair is the last name, and that's out. Another functionality we could look at is update. So this is update, where the dictionary, update the dictionary with a value, a key value pair, right? Or if you do that, you can also overwrite existing keys too. So again, you can see now I have a chance to basically put in what I have popped out, right? Yep, I have a chance to basically do that. So I'm basically going to say profile dot update, and inside of it I'm going to put a square. I'm going to put this in here. You can see that with this I can put, you can see how I can update them. So the first thing I'm going to put is a square bracket, and in the square bracket I will again add this. And what I want to do is I'm going to put the key, which is last name. So this, I'm just going to copy this over here. You can see that. I'll copy that, and then I'll put this here, right? Then I'm going to put again, which is this, which is all popped out now, and then I put this here. So now we have last name and we have that. So this happens, and then when I put up my profile, it should be updated. So you can see that first name, last name, and it is back. So of course I can use it to overwrite something else. If I want to make changes to it, I can use it to overwrite. I can again say, maybe I say profile here, say profile dot update, and of course I put a square bracket, and inside here I'm going to say email, right? And I put an email here, and then the next thing I want to put in is this. I'll call this ipablo@gmail. which by the way is not my email address, so it's just random. So I put that in, and so I put the update here, and so you can see now we have an additional key value pair, which is this. And then I think to myself, oh, just maybe, I think this is wrong. So I just copy this, so, and I put this here, right? And then I decide to make this, I might just say, okay, .ml26, and I say I want to do this update, and boom. And what this happens, or what you see over here, is that we have, you know, done an update on this. So that's basically that. So I mean, there's a couple of functionalities that we could use to wrap up. Finally, we can also look at, because this things basically update stuff with in a dictionary. And so one final part is you can modify key value pairs. You can modify your dictionary. You can modify your dictionary, because a Python dictionary is mutable. So yes, you can modify your dictionary, and you can do that by simply saying, if I have a profile here and I want to introduce something inside, I probably want to introduce, say, location. And let's make it with a small letter, lowercase, location. And what I want inside this is to say, okay, my location is in the Bahamas, right? I just say Bahamas. So say the location is in the Bahamas, right? And I put that there, and then I put this, then you see I have modified it. I have added another key value pairs. We got location, Bahamas. So basically this is what modifications you can do to it. Then you can finally choose to delete, you know, you can choose to delete here. We're going to delete a key. So when you delete a key or an item from a dictionary, delete an item from a dict, then everything, that item is out. So I basically say, I start off by saying del, I use del, and del being the keyword for it, profile being my dictionary, and then the key I want to take out, say email, then I take out the email. And with that key, once I do that, it's out. And so we would not have that anymore. You can see what we have here. So basically this is a wrap up for dictionary. Really cool stuff. The dictionary data type is extremely useful in the Python ecosystem, and it's also extremely useful when you are doing data science, data analysis, you know, because you can use it to store and retrieve data, and you can use it to also do a quick lookup of the different kinds of data types you have inside your dictionary. And pretty cool. So in this dictionary part of the learning we have done, you can also check out the other videos we've done on it. You can see that we learned to create dictionaries, access dictionaries, and then we looked at functionalities. Then eventually we talked about modifying and deleting items from our dictionaries. Right, so you enjoyed this, watch this video again just to have a sense of it, and then you can get a sense of what you can do with Python objects and all. Like, share with your friends and enemies so that we can all learn Python and data science one object at a time.